One love to everybody that's tuning in to the Y2K show. It's your boy Y2K Kalani coming at you. If you haven't hit that like button coming in the door, please hit that like button. Thank you. One love to those people that are just getting their notifications and tuning in, sharing us out on your various social platforms. We appreciate it. We're just getting started. We're just coming in the building. One love. Today is the day. The Y2K show is back. And I just want to talk a little bit. Let's chat. Let's chat. Come through, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Those that are just getting your notifications right now, thank you for tuning in to our replay supporters, everybody in the back, those that aren't in the chat, that sort of thing. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Definitely appreciate all our supporters. Want to give a special shout out to Maria Panay out of Germany and all of her chat, her channel, her mods. I'm talking about Glenn, Abril, Vlog, Ubi Girl, BB Cactus, Anderson, Balano, Marjorie Campano, my man Jason, Brenda Support. Definitely appreciate all of those content creators banding together to help other channels. That's what's up, man. One love to Black Beauty, out there also pushing and promoting channels. If you see her link or you see her in the chat, y'all give her a sub up to Black Beauty. Salute to you. Also, Maria, salute to you. All of our moderators, all of our associated content creators that's out there. And I'm talking about like the Nate the Great podcast, the Word 9% podcast. We affectionately call ourselves the trifecta, because we all kind of came together with an idea of having a positive mindset, disseminating positive information in a positive way, and we knew, coming up in that particular genre or that vein, it was going to be a challenge. But hey, here we are. Salute to everybody that's just getting their notifications right now. Share this out. Share this out. One love to everybody, man, that's out there right now. Salute to you. You're watching the Y2K show with Y2K Kalani. Those people that are our replay supporters, thank you so much. You watch it all the way to the end. I can't tell you how much we definitely appreciate that as we get into this algorithm, as things are starting to happen, and notifications are starting to get collected. We know that folks are coming in, and as you're coming in, man, hit that like button. Hit that like button. That's the one thing you can do for the channel to help us out. Hit that like button. You're watching the Y2K show where they play my type of shows. Over here, y'all, we talk about maps, marketing, advertising, promotions, strategy. We also talk about soap, keeping yourself clean in a way, that structure, order, accountability, positioning yourself. Those are topics that we talk about around various issues that come up for us. And that's the direction. That's pretty much the focal point of our channel, is to utilize maps and soap with everything that we're doing. And as we're figuring things out through the growth of our channel. Salute to everybody watching the Y2K show. Appreciate you. One love to our replay supporters, our people in the chat. One love to y'all. We really appreciate you, man. No doubt. Tell somebody about the Y2K show. Kalani, Y2K Kalani. We are in building. One love to everybody tuning in. Today is the day. Yes, sir. The Y2K show is back. Let's chat. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You're watching the Y2K show where they play my type of shows, y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. You're watching the Y2K show where they play my type of shows. It's your boy Y2K Kailani, man. We are in the building, man. We're asking everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, to hit that like button. And if you're a content creator, go ahead and share your channel so that we can all sub up, because we want to support, we want to chill, we want to listen, we want to chill, we want to chat, we want to support your channel across all platforms. You know, we have our affiliates that are on Rumble, we have our affiliates that are on Facebook, we have our affiliates that are on Instagram, we have our affiliates that are in various other social networking avenues, people that's on Wix, you know, doing their things, Google Business, that sort of thing. So we're really wanting to get the word out and promote other channels, especially up and coming channels, ones that don't have, you know, 1,000 subscribers yet, but they're pushing it, man. You know, they're out there putting out shorts and videos and lives and doing the best that they can. They just need a little help, just like we did. And it was just a bunch of great content creators that just really got behind me with some great moderators and pretty much stood Kalani up, you know, and absolutely taught me brick by brick through the mud, through the back channels, on how to do this. And we're going to disseminate and pass that along to you through maps. You know, it's our personal poetry, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So it's marketing, it's advertising, it's promotions, it's strategy centered around everything that we do, everything that we're about, you know, and we wash that with you know what I mean, with structure and order and accountability, which automatically puts us in a position to win. So I mean, once we are able to disseminate all the different things that we go through within the structure of that thought, it really has been positive, productive. It's an ever flowing process, in my opinion, because you can solve problems, especially business ones and money problems, by just having a consistent focus. That's what I was talking about this morning. I was having a money morning live. I like those. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all like that money morning live, because I started the first part of that series just talking about, like, you know, being focused, you know. And it was kind of like piggybacking off of the other live where we were talking about a great way to wake up in the day was to, like, wake up, you know, brush your teeth, you know, be grateful, get your mind aligned with positive things and your goals, and then work on your body, you know, drink water, brush your teeth, you know, get your mouth right, brush your tongue, you know, all of those type of things. And then, you know, the focus, your focus, and then the discipline within your focus in order to have focus. You know, we've touched on all those things here at Y2K Show. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Thank you guys for tapping in. Everybody, one love to you, man. To our replay supporters, to those people that weren't able to make it live, but they were able to catch our replay. Thank you for watching our video from the very beginning all the way to the end, hitting that like button, leaving a comment, sharing it on your community wall. Our replay supporters are the heartbeat of the Y2K show. So I've always appreciated our replay supporters. I love our moderators. Obviously, when you see moderators in my chat, you know, show them love, man. You know, I throw them fire emojis up and I blow ring those horns and do everything I can for the mods because they're so appreciated. Uh, you just don't know, a good content creator with a great channel with a growing subscriber count is absolutely appreciative of great moderators to help them and grow that channel with them. Salute to all my mods. Salute to all the mods at the Y2K show, and all the people that I mod for. Shout out to the content creators that I mod for and that I'm in their chat, listening to their content and watching everything that's going on around the live and the panel and all of those different things that moderators do for the content creator. I definitely appreciate it. It opens me up to where I can just stay on topic. I'm not worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some great mods. I love my mods. They know it. If you got a blue suit on in my chat, I know you. It's all good. You've been with me from the beginning, from the bricks. Hey, hey, what's going on? How you doing, Philo, Glenn, April? I was just talking about y'all. I was giving like a big special shout out to everybody over there, man. Maria, Pranay, uh, over from Germany, and everybody, Glenn, Abril, Vlog, Ubi Girl, BB Cactus, Anderson, Bolano, Marjorie Capano, Jason, Brenda Support, the whole team. I just really appreciate the love, the support that they give to Y2K. The Y2K show, Y2K Kalani, the love that they show for Big Papa Will, sharing it on their community wall. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Thank you so much for coming through. One love to Vlog. Coming in here, Glenn Vlog, coming in the building. One love. Thank you so much. It's going down. And what we want to do, man, we want to promote channels, man. We really want to show love to folks that are up and coming, as we've been talking about. We want to show love. If you have a channel that needs to get to 1,000 so that you can get monetized, keep doing your shorts, keep doing your videos, and we're going to be right there with you. We're going to be right there with you. Thank you so much, Glenn Abril Vlog. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate you. You're more than welcome. I'm going to go ahead and make you a mod in my channel and hope that you're always feeling welcome over this way. One love to everybody. You're watching the Y2K show where they play my type of shows. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. And if you haven't already heard, we got some things coming down the pike, man. We got more shorts, we got more videos, we got more lives, we got more subject matter centered around maps, which is a combination of marketing, advertising, promotions, and strategy, mixed in with how we put it all together, which is SOAP, which is the acronym for structure, order, accountability, and positioning. And I know that, those two things might sound like it's like really hard to digest, but, when it's all put together and learned in a healthy and proper way, I promise you, it'll yield positive results for you, your business, your family, your channel, or whatever, because it's all about a mindset. It starts with a mindset and it goes from there. Shout out to everybody that's just getting their notifications right now and just coming into the chat. Please make sure you show your love to my moderators. If you have a channel, go ahead and let us know so that we can drop your channel, man. We definitely want to support all content creators that show love to Y2K Kalani, man. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. One love, one love, one love. You're watching the Y2K show. Thank y'all, man. They play my type of shows. Today is the day, y'all. The Y2K show is back. And we're just chatting, man, about like, wow, when you reach out to others in the content promotion, your channel community, sometimes they reach back. And it is truly something to be grateful for, because a lot of content creators that promote other channels to help them become monetized are not always appreciated. Like James Guype, years ago, when I first started our channel, man, this gentleman, he was just very simple, regular, talked about topical topics. But his main thing and his wife was just, hey, let's promote channels and let's help people get to the monetization. Let's help them, And I was like, yo, that is so cool. So they had this, what I learned from James is that he has like this whole method, like you come in, salute to the chat, salute to the host, and, just show respect to the channel. And then, if certain moderators, you want to show love to them, you know what I mean? And let them know that, hey, I remember you from the last time I was over here and I'm coming back to visit, and I'm cool with you and the content creator. And our mods are cool. Once you let them know that you respect the channel, you respect the content creator, you respect the subject, they don't bother you too much. You're free to do everything that you want to do here at the Y2K show, as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical. We're good. You can say whatever you want in our chat, but please be mindful that we're a growing chat. We promote channels that are up and coming. People that have under 1,000 channels, we really want to push them to get to the next level, just like they did for us here at Y2K. A lot of people, man, took us up under their wing, and talked to us in front of the camera, behind the camera, on a panel, in the chat, just on how to do this. And they wouldn't let us go. Even when we tried sometimes to get out of this particular, because we thought that it was too hard. There were content creators that grabbed me virtually and was like, hey, you're not going nowhere. You just scrap it and start all over again. And you just keep on starting all over until you get it right. Because I see the vision for you. One content creator that comes to mind from years ago is the Stone the Builders Refuse, one of my favorite content creators on YouTube. And he was always saying, man, I like your idea about playing chess and doing karaoke and open mics and poetry and all of that, man, and just stick to that. Just stick to that. Even if you just got to do 5-10 minutes of it, just do it, and I'm looking forward to you doing it. I'm waiting on you to do it. That's Stone, Brian Black, Real Chase, A-Rod, Southside. A lot of content creators I came up with, man. Too Cool, all that. Big Greg, all of folks, Miss Chan. I just really appreciate the good moderators that I've seen throughout the years that really are honed in to the content creator, what they're talking about, really want to help the content creator stay on topic, put comments in the chat to help the conversation go even better. Shout out to all of our moderators, supporters, our subscribers, new and old. Thank you. The Y2K show is back. Today is the day. We are out here. We are out here. One love to everybody that's just getting your notifications right now. Please share us on your community wall. If you have a channel, let your other content creator friends know about it, because that's what it's all about. Each one teach one. We came here and we had a hand up, not a handout, but a hand up. We learned the technical aspect of it. We learned how to market research our audience and the type of people that we like to connect with. And we want to pass along that through maps, which is the Y2K way of explaining things, maps and soap. I know it sounds kind of funny, but when you think about the idea or the whole business strategy portfolio of marketing, advertising, promotion, strategy, along with structure and order and accountability, positioning. You think about breaking all eight of those things down, it's really tough, to do it without being sounding boring or like like you're a professor or something like that. So I find that utilizing examples from our previous experiences that were done, so that there's no controversy. There's no our stories are authentic. They really happened. That sort of thing. That we can glean the lessons from it and apply it to your business or your channel or your life. And we hope that this information that we're disseminating, and I like to say the trifecta, me, the word, and that, like the way we're coming, is digestible, but it's real. Shout out to all the content creators out there having a positive message and doing their best in this crazy world to shed a light on some positive self improvement, self development, get your mind right content. I definitely appreciate those people because there's enough content out there, for everything under the sun. But those content creators that are pushing through all that's going on in our world to create positive self-improvement, to help people to gain time freedom so that they can do the things that they were born to do. That's what the Y2K show, Y2K Kalani management, that's what it's all about. That's what we're all about. And just to share a little bit, as an artist, a writer, a poet, Um, that's all I wanted to do. And when I met Pop years ago as a kid, I was a young man, in my teens, but I wanted to just I just wanted to write and perform. I didn't want to find the venue. I didn't want to talk to the owner. I didn't want to set up the microphones. I didn't want to pass out the flyers. I didn't want to um, work with the staff in order to, create a special, for when my people came. And I didn't want to do the merchandising and make t-shirts. And I didn't want to deal with the printer. And I didn't want to pay the gas to go and get all the flyers and dispense them out at a selected places, and I didn't want to go back and restock them and take them out. And all I wanted to do was write poetry, perform poetry, and go to the next venue. And Pops showed me that in order to be a really good entertainer, performer, event coordinator, whatever, you have to be able to do all those things. And just when you thought that you did everything, realize that you ain't really done shit. That's how Pop was. You ain't really done nothing if you got time to think about what you did. You know what I mean? You should spend whatever time you thinking about what you did practicing, because that's about all you got left. I love Pop. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. That man, he was for real. And it's thousands and thousands of people that'll tell you what I'm saying is true, authentic, healthy, and real. Because Pop was just a straight shooter. And I really appreciate the honor and the privilege of carrying the Y2K message on and having that on my shoulders. It's an honor. I don't feel like it's a burden at all because everybody in Y2K know what time it is. And we even have, we could just say less, when it's time to come together and do something. That's how ingrained we all have been over the past 25 years. I am super honored to be in this organization, being a leader of this group, and building Kalani Management Consulting along the way, along with the Y2K show in association with I Hustle Business and Next Level Entertainment. We've been at this, especially Next Level. I'm really impressed with the range that Next Level has. That's another company that we're involved with that's really, its trajectory is more in the hospitality aspect, but how we're moving in that and bridging that along with the Y2K show, Kalani Management, that sort of thing. It's incredible. Again, shout out to our moderators, the people that are on Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, all that stuff that's making this happen with us. You know, it's an honor. It's appreciated. Hey, Mo Ryder, how you doing? Salute to you. How you doing? Coming up in the building. One love to you. I definitely appreciate uh you coming by. If you haven't already, y'all, give Mo Ryder show some love to her. She is amazing. Moto Vlog 2.0. One love. Appreciate you in the building. Here we go. As you guys know, man, those that are a real integral part of the Y2K show, uh, you will know that they are either content creators, or they are amazing moderators, or a combination of a content creator and moderator. And they're from all over the world, you know, and I'm so grateful and blessed to have the moderators. Rest in peace. A lot of the moderators that are coming to the Y2K show, Y2K Kalani, have been with Pop and the Y2K show for a long time. Some of the people that are in this chat have been with the Y2K show, Big Papa Will, Kalani Management for years. And I'm so grateful that they would choose to continue to support us, to support the Y2K show. Rest in peace to Big Papa Will. We love and miss that man. I have taken grieve that, go through whatever you're supposed to go until you can get to a point where it's move on time. And we feel that it's time for the Y2K show to continue in Pop's steed, with us continuing our message about MAPS, which is marketing, advertising, promotions, and strategy centered around structure, order, accountability, which puts us in a position to win our events, our business, our life with focus and structure. Excuse me. Thank you, Mo Ryder. Thank you for everybody that's coming through. One love to you. Man, I hope you guys are having a positive day. Hit that like button. Smash that like button if you haven't already. You know, one love to our mods, one love to our new and old subscribers that are just getting your notifications. If you're just getting your notification right now, make sure you tap that like button. Share us on your community wall. And over here, we listen, we chill, we chat, we promote other channels. We want to see you grow. The people that's listening to my voice right now, we want to see your channel grow to at least 1,000 subscribers. And I want you guys to sub up specifically, not only to the Y2K show, but we also want you to sub up to Nate the Great Podcast, The Word 9%, and all of the content creators that they represent and that they're affiliated with. All of the moderators that are in the Word 9% chat, we want our moderators to connect with. And all of the moderators that are in Nate the Great Podcast's uh, show, we want them to connect with our mods as well and just really grow as a collective. We call ourselves the trifecta, and it is for a reason. I remember April Showers. Shout out to content creator April Showers, Val Hawkins, different people like that that used to come into the chat when we were up there and say, "We need y'all." We need this positive message. We want to hear uplifting things, things that'll help us mentally, things that'll align us with correct and healthy thoughts to maintain in a world that's like up and down and always offering some type of cognitive dissonance to change the trajectory of a person's thoughts. We need you, brothers. And that just made, I'm telling you, there was something that was unspoken of, that was lit between us, and to see the amount of support. And I, stepped back because, I had to deal with a lot of issues. Drinking was one of them. I had to align myself, get right, go to rehab, go to meetings, that yada, 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 all those type of things that you got to do. And now the Y2K show is back. Today is the day that we open up, and chat about it and just kind of put it out there for the old YouTube community, new and old subscribers, supporters, moderators, and content creators to know that we're here, man. We appreciate it. We want to promote your channel. If you have 1,000 subscribers, if you're not monetized, rock with us and we're going to get you there. We're going to get you there because we're going there and we can all go there together, and we appreciate it. We're going to show appreciation to our moderators. We're going to show appreciation to our subscribers. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have some things that we're doing, man, down the pike. Thank you guys so much, man. You never know when it's going to come out. If you'd like to support our channel, there are many, many, many ways, as you can see from our support ticker, that you could do it. And I'm going to say less on that. Shout out to everybody that's watching the Y2K show. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Share us on your community wall. Like, comment, tell other content creators that you know out there that need some help, that we are here to do it. Wanted to go live real quick and just put it out there that today is the day. We appreciate it. I'm gonna be coming back here throughout I might come on again because old Kalani Management, the Y2K show. I'm turning 55 tomorrow. So salute to the chat, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Going through everything. Really glad to have the couple of lives that we had today. If you go back through our live, you'll see what we were talking about from this morning. And hopefully it will resonate with you into this live here that we're having this evening. And I'm going to see you guys in the next live. But yep, the Y2K show, Kalani Management, turning 55 tomorrow. Me and Marcus Garvey, man, we're going to celebrate. Thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching the Y2K show, where they play my type of shows. And as the word says, that's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and blessings.